Clive, here's your Mustang, 1968 Mustang. Air conditioning's all installed and blows cold. Chrome valve covers are polished up. Chrome air cleaner's new. Air filter's new. We've got all the information and stuff when it was charged. All new hoses. Power steering. New Napa battery. Engine block has some peeling paint and stuff like that. Obviously we didn't pull the engine. Just detailed it the best we could why it was engine and stuff was in the car. Inner fenders and stuff are very solid. We undercoated the entire undercarriage, put brand new dual exhaust on it, power washed it before we did the undercarriage. Radiator seems like it's in great shape. Condenser and stuff's all up here. Plug wires all look good. It's got an Excel super coil. One thing I did notice driving it out here last time we had it in, we got the idle set too high, so Jack's going to need to turn that idle down as soon as we get back here to the shop. So hood shut's good. Here's your gap and stuff on the hood. Really lines up pretty nice across the top. The hood's down just a little bit from the fender down here. This side it lines up really nicely all the way across. So we've got the hood gap the best we can. I'd rather see it down just a little bit than sticking up too high. Front bumper looks like it's brand new. The fog lamps are new. They're in great shape. They all work. If we look up and down the sides, remember this was a red car that we sold and to you that needed a little body work, and we sanded it down, did some body work, and painted it the correct 1968 Highland cream. BFG raised white letter tires, correct GT Rally wheels on it. As I mentioned, the tires look really good, but I think just from sitting from the other guys, it might have a couple little flat spots in them. That usually with a couple hundred miles put under it, you know, that'll come out usually. Here's our gap on the door. Again, with what we had, we did the best we could with all the gaps. Brand new GT emblems, new wheel well trim, rocker molding was new. Paint looks great on the front fender. We did replace the new seals and new door handles too. I put those on new as well. New door rubbers. Corner of the door is super solid on it. Doors were all painted underneath. Some of the stuff you're going to see, it's just going to take a little time, a little more detailing, but there's just a little red overspray from the time the guy painted it before, not on the body, but just on some of this little trim that we've been working on it, trying to get all that little stuff off. It's just going to take some time over time just to keep working at it. It's kind of tedious to do, but we got new roof rail rubbers in here. It's all brand new. It seems to seal really good. Door jamb paint's all been done. We did the new rocker molding covers. We also painted these silver. Here's the inside of your door jamb. That turned out really nicely. Paint on the door jamb was done at the same time as the quarters, so we do have the retractable seat belts in the front. Front seat covers are excellent. Dash pad is good. Remember, that's the original dash pad. Here's your air conditioning unit. You can just hear it pulled that engine down right now, and the air conditioning wheel kicks in, blows ice cold right away. Inside the glove box, we put some information for you on your radio and just some stuff like that, so that'll come with it. Also in the trunk, it does have a little touch-up stick for the touch-ups. Another thing like this, when we got in the door jambs, you just can see just a little bit of red here where the green paint will flake from, you know, moving inside this hinge here. You're just gonna see a little red there, just because it's not stripped down to bare metal. You know, it ain't a $25,000 paint job. It was a $5,000 one. Nice driver. Here's your brand new steering wheel, which I love. Hornworks on it. We put a brand new speaker in here for you. The retro sound radio looks really nice with a brand new bezel. We also left the 6x9s hooked up in the back too. So you got speakers front and rear. Sounds good. All new bezels here, so it's kind of hard to tell in the sun, but all new Mustang bezel here, new bezel across, and new bezel around all the gauges. Here's your tachometer. It's running about 600 RPM. It's working. Like I said, it's about 500 off, we think. Your temperature gauge works. Your clock's working. Gas gauge works. It was about empty, and I put, I think, like 8 gallons in it, and it went right a little over half. So gas gauge works as well. Emergency brake is on right now, so that is working. Here's your fog lamps. They work. And it's got a brand new fog lamp switch down here. We did go ahead and put the brand new shift boot and brand new shift chrome piece around here, so that's done. Carpet's original. We did not replace the carpet. As far as our back seat goes, both of the dome lights work in the back seat here, back seat area. There's your 6x9s. The carpet and stuff in the back seat was all re-dyed and looks nice. The chrome was cleaned. Same thing here. This was all painted. We painted all the back seat area. When we had it out, back seat goes like this. We put a brand new seat cover on the back seat top and bottom for you. We also have seat belts in the back. I don't know if it's got the side ones though. Yeah, it does. They're just tucked in there. The retractable one over on that side too. So when we did it, we also repainted all these back plastic door panels. That's all been repainted. All the little stuff in here has all been repainted. All the black up top has been repainted. Brand new headliner and new visors. That turned out really nicely, very nice and tight. I like that. Door shuts nice. If we look over the top, remember on the top of this thing it had a bad spot in it. Look over in the driver's side. That was taken care of. There's no dents in the top that I can see anywhere. The paint's beautiful. It's just got we had kind of a lot of wind today, so we just got a light coat of dust just from the lot. So it's got a light coat of dust on it here. But the paint looks gorgeous. Rear bumpers, brand new. All the tail light trim here is new. These pieces here are new. Same thing with the trunk lid. Chrome. Original GT cap. Original, so when we bought it, we left that. Brand new dual exhaust, but we cleaned up those original GT tips that were on it. There's your exhaust, no smoke. Runs good. Inside the trunk, there's a mat, so we do have that. We pulled the front glass and the back glass out and put the new rubbers in it when we did the headliner. But the back glass is the original, so it does have some scratches and stuff in the back glass. I don't know if you can see this, but you can see my reflection everywhere in the paint. It's base coat, clear coat. It has been wet sanded and buffed. Marker light on the back is really nice. Like I said, the wheels and tires on it are smaller. They're the 14s or whatever. Yeah, 14s, 215, 60 14s, but they are in really good shape and the wheels polished up nicely. Here's your gap on the driver's door. Got a nice, really a nice even gap from top to bottom. The body line up there and the body line down here line up really nice. Original mirrors on the car. Same thing here. We got a decent gap all the way from top to bottom. Nothing's coming in contact with anything. New GT emblems, new wheel well trim, paint on the fenders in great shape. Windshield looks good as well, so we pulled that out and took care of that. Like I mentioned on the other side, just like on here, not on the rubber, but just on that little trim itself, there's just a little red paint from when the guy painted it 20 years ago. That's on just on the trim there. Here's how you move your seats forward. Push it down. Seat backs are in excellent shape. The seats are all conditioned. We armor-alled them and they're nice and soft. These pieces are in good shape here. Door panels are the original that they came with. We did get these new armrests on and they fit very nice and tight. Window felts are new. Rubbers are new. Okay, air conditioner, we're going to go ahead and shut that off. Like I said, that idle's just going a little high on us there. There we go. Alright, so the horn works with the new horn button. Speedometer works. It's got 92,821 miles on it. The wipers work, and there's the power steering belt squeal a little bit too. We got to adjust that. These wipers down here at the very bottom, it's got a little pedal there that makes the wipers squirt, and they work and make the wipers work. So. Shifts very easy, first, second, third. There's fourth. Goes nice and straight down the road. When they had it over for the exhaust, they made sure the alignment was good. You're right on with the steering wheel. This thing just feels awesome in your hand. Looks nice. It's just way better than the factory original 68 wheel. Speedometer seems to work well. Shows we're doing 30 mile an hour at 1,500 RPMs. The reason I'm giving it gas there is just to kick that throttle down a little bit. Goes down the road great, shifts really nicely. 55, 60. We're doing about 2,500 RPMs. Goes nice and straight down the road. Like I said, with the foot feet right now, it kind of feels like we're on cruise control, but we'll get that simple adjustment when we get back. Also, one other thing, Clyde, the turn signals work on the hood, both sides. So they're in working order, both of them. Kind of hard to see in the light, but we got the normal drum brakes. It's got plenty of pedal all the way down there. They stop nice and straight.